Who is normal? What is normal? A challenged, a crazy and incompetent character I am to them. I see what you can. I think what you can. I feel what you can. But I can't show what I feel and tell what I think. But I am saying it now, so hear me out. I am a person on the autism spectrum.
So I am Seema Ganju.
Could you say something?
Something?
Something like that.
What?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Could you say something?
Yeah,
You
something.
done more than
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm Mona.
I'm Sumit. Hi.
Hi.
She was a psychoeducational analyst, and I remember her saying that these children do not go to mainstream school, they're kind of dependent on you, they don't always end up living independently. So that was, I think, enough to give us kind of a shock, and it was a numbing moment. It was like we didn't know what just hit us.
So we came out, and my first thought was, I'm not giving him these pills. I cannot give a 4-year-old 24 pills a day. I mean, what are you saying?
Well, autism is a developmental disorder, which mainly affects how a person communicates and relates to other people. It also affects the way they, actually sense the world around them.
It's not a disease. I think that's the first thing. It's not a disease that can be cured. It's a disorder that just needs to be managed. So it needs to become a way of life. So, see, I think children on spectrum are very sensitive. They'll make out if somebody is, perhaps, like I've had people come in, relatives, who have no idea about the condition, who tend to feel scared. I actually had I felt like throwing them out of the house. Weird people, one woman, she's telling me, "Kaatega to nahi?" So I said, well, he's not a dog. Why would you even ask this stupid question? So that is the amount of education we have, where people,
I have autism. I'm not a retard. I have a developmental disorder. I'm not cursed or possessed with black magic.
What happens is, while all the people who have autism, they share a few things or difficulties, their condition affects them in different ways. It's not same for everyone.
So spectrum is again like from a scale of 1 to 10. So we could have a child who's absolutely non-verbal and has some kind of intellectual disability also. And then, so it affects, the severity is what is the scale is all about. So you have very mild to moderate to severe, very severe.
On the spectrum, you need to know what's working for him. So see, ABA works for a lot of children across the globe, somehow didn't for him. And in terms of words, I would say different, but have a mind of their own.
I'm not Temple Grandin or Forrest Gump or Rain Man. I behave differently. I learn differently. I am on the same spectrum as them. But I am not them. I am me.
The thing is, just because he's not communicating does not mean he's stupid. He knows.
It's because they are not able to express themselves. So I think both parents as well as children, I think there is a lot of disconnect, and that can be very hurtful. It can be very, very difficult phase for both of them.
He's not communicating, but he understands. It's not like he doesn't, Yes, we're talking about you only. So there are some pictures, perhaps you can see. So this was in Goa. Kids were very small then. This is also Goa. Loves the sea and always likes to try and jump into the waves. So he was very small. We'd made these for him to show us what he means. So I'd made like some hundreds of these cards. We'd done this so he could show us what he wants to eat and what he wants to wear. So these are literally pictures of his cap and his shorts.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm not very expressive, but I do understand your feelings, your cry, your loneliness. If you behave unassured towards me, so will I. If you are at ease with me, so will I.
You can't expect the world to be normal.
Yeah,
with
if
it,
you
right?
try and behave as if, oh, something's wrong, So that's...
So I think every child needs that thing from their parents that, you're good. Whatever you are good. I think that's something for every child, not just children with autism. That stereotype of, if your child is bright, has to go and become a doctor or an engineer. We just let him be. And I think that was really good.
What after us? Right? Who's going to take care of him? So the only good answer to this question is that the child needs to learn to take care of themselves. And that, I think, is the end goal for most of us. If we can just, over whatever course of time, just teach him to be independent, fend for himself, absolutely fine.
I may not be what the general society sees as normal, but I am no less human. I am not a patient of your sympathy. I am on the autism spectrum.